There are 7 things I will say to you now to establish this thing I'm trying to say. Number 1, greatness is not for some people. Greatness is for everyone. There was no one that was selected to be great. Everyone was created to be great. It does not matter your condition. It does not matter whether you are in a public school or in a private school. It does not matter whether your school is located in the town or in the village. It does not matter where you are coming from. Your family cannot even afford to eat well. It does not matter. Greatness is for what? Everyone. Because I want you to begin to reconfigure your mind. Sometimes my location might be against me, but I can still get there. It's possible. So greatness is for what? I can't hear you. Greatness is for what? Number 2, you were not born by mistake. The circumstances surrounding your birth might look like it was a mistake, but nobody appeared here by mistake. We all came here to fulfill a need. A great man once said that necessity is the mother of invention. What does that mean? That for something to be born, there was a need that aroused. Let's take for example the microphone I'm using. Once upon a time, people could no longer relate to people in large crowds. So someone had to go and think, what can we use to amplify the voice of people? And then this was born. So there was a need before you came to earth. I came to tell you that. And that need was what you were created to attend to. So you are not a product of mistake. No, you are not even a product of reproduction. I am a biology teacher. I understand what reproduction is. So it was not because your father met your mother and they conceived you and you came forth after 9 months. That is why you are here. No, you were created to attend to a particular need. Nobody is a mistake. Lift up your right hand. Say, I am not a mistake. I can hear you very well. I can hear you very well. I am not a mistake. Don't let anybody push you anyhow. Even if the means was not right, even if they say it was accidental, you are not a mistake. Something good will come out of you. Number 3, you were born naked. You were not born empty. Was anyone wearing clothes when you came to earth? We came naked, but we did not come empty. Something was smuggled into our configuration. Every one of us have a special ability. Some of us, our ability is in our hands. Some is in our brain. Some is in our mouth. Some is in our leg. Some is in our body. But something was smuggled into you when you were born. Nobody has a disability. We are all loaded with abilities. Some people is their mouth. My mouth is what God added to my own benefit. Some people is their brain. And some people, they use their hand to draw for you. Oh, Jesus. It was as if they carved you and put you into that particular thing they were drawing. Some people is their voice. If they sing for you. Oh. Some, if they shake their body. If I shake my body now, it will look like a mistake. But some people shake creep style. You know them? Oh, Purple Speedy. So some people, is the way their body, if they shake their body, it does not look like noise again. It begins to make sense. To the point that whenever there's a trend, they are the ones that lead it. So when they do like this, everybody wants to do like this and do like this. Oh, tell your neighbor that I am loaded. I am not empty. Look for that person, say, I came naked, but I did not come empty. Number 4, your success is not in the hand of God. Your success is not in the hand of Satan. Your success is in your hand. Let me see your hand, please. Your success is in your hand. It means that if you decide to do nothing, nothing will happen. Have you seen a farmer that has seeds to plant, and the farmer will now leave the seed at home, then go to mosque or go to church and begin to pray or make recitations? Will the maize begin to grow on the farm? God cannot do anything when you are not willing to do nothing. The same way, some people will say there is a spirit that worries us in our family. No problem, the spirit could be there. It might have affected some others before you, but if you come and you say no, it stops with you. God wants us to be successful, but he's not responsible for that 100%. You are responsible for your success. Lift up your right hand. Say, if I fail, it's my fault. If I succeed, it is still my fault. Which one do you want to do? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Beautiful. Some of us are good at blaming people. Why did you fail biology? You say, my teacher cannot speak good English. What is the mystery between biology and English language? As long as you have someone to still blame. We have people that even blame God. And they say, I blame God for failing because I tried, but I still failed. If you tried by reading 2 hours every day and you failed, does not tell you that you need to increase the hours? So if you read 2 hours every day and failed, next time you have to read how many? 5 hours. Hello, we are all unique. There's some of us here that you can just look at things by glance and it is there. There's some people that need to stay 3 days on that thing for it to enter. We are all what? Unique. So it's your fault if you fail. Number 5, everyone has a story. The challenges you are facing today makes up your story. But the world can only hear your story if you end up succeeding. So there are many people that can't tell their story because they've not succeeded. I was listening to a 4-time Olympic medalist, Eliud Kipchoge from Kenya. He is the gold medalist 2016 Olympics, 2020 Olympics. He's coming this 2024. And Eliud Kipchoge said something. He said the scientists around the world said that the first man to run a marathon race in less than 2 hours will be in 2075. And then he said, but I proved them wrong. Tell your neighbor, I will prove them wrong. I don't care who is saying that you cannot be great. Can you hear? I will prove them wrong. I don't care if no one has ever gone to school in your family line. So you are the first to want to get into university. Can you say I will prove them wrong? And guess what? In Vienna 2019, he challenged that record and he ran it in 1 hour, 59 minutes, 40 seconds. No man is limited. No man is limited. Your limitations are permitted by you. No man is limited. Whatever you want to do, you can set your heart to do it. No man is limited. And what was his story? While he was growing up in Kenya, he attended local school that was 2 miles away from this house. So every day he will have to run to school. And while he was running to school, it was like a problem. Because some people, maybe their parents will drive them to school. Some they will use bike or bicycle to take them to school. But he had nobody to drive him. He was running. That run that he was running translated into reality now. He's not just running for running's sake. He's running and he's being paid for running. It was a problem. He became a farmer. He will have to ride his bicycle to the local market to go and sell milk in another town. All those things were practice. It was preparing him for that day that he will stand in an Olympic. And he stood there. He has been there for 4 consecutive Olympics. That thing you see as a problem is your story. Tell your neighbor, that thing that is looking like a challenge is your story. Sometimes it might be our background is a story. Sometimes it might be a particular challenge, an addiction, a problem. It's your story. If you can be able to succeed, believe you me, the world will celebrate you. I looked when I wanted to be a teacher, there was no teacher to really learn from that was succeeding. Thank God today many teachers have been rising. There was nobody to draw motivation from. So I cannot desire to be a teacher. So you won't blame me when I wanted to be a doctor. You will not blame me because there was nobody to look up to. But then, if no one has done it, you can do it. In all my life, I see people, they call them to come speak to motivate students. None of them are teachers. They will call people from medical profession. They will call from different, but none are teachers. Then we have to say to ourselves, if there is no one, I will be the first. If there's no one, I will be the first. Tell your neighbor, if there's no one, you will be the first. I can hear you. Number 6, education is your passport to the world. Schooling is not old school. Some of us have this idea school has come through, right? Let me tell you the 2 most important things you must learn from school. The number 1 thing you must learn from school is how to communicate. How to communicate both writtenly and verbally. If you have not learned it, I'm begging you, you may need to go and enroll again. Or when you go to the higher institution, make sure you take it serious. How to communicate. And number 2 thing that you have to learn in school is how to think. The world is governed by thinkers. And the people that are leading us in the world are those that can communicate. The people leading us in Nigeria, they are not the best brains. What is making them lead us? Because they can communicate, they have courage. There are some people that are talented, but they are not courageous. And the courageous will always lead the gifted. There are people that can do things better than those standing in front. But the only thing is that those ones in front have more courage. That's why they are there. So you have to build it. How to be courageous in communication. Not minding who is standing before you. Because that is your passport to the world. And after that, how to think. And after you have learned that, sharpen your skills, the world will be waiting for you. Number 7, one of the greatest power you possess as a human is the power of choice. Everything rises and falls on choice. We can't impact success on you or greatness on you. You choose to be what? success. The power of choice. What are you choosing to be? Are you choosing to be great or you are choosing to be small? Which one? Can I hear someone say, I choose greatness? You don't believe it. If you believe it, will be louder. The people at the back, you don't believe it, it can be louder. Now your words cannot go against your action. So when you are choosing greatness with your mouth, your action has to communicate it too. Do you get what I'm saying? Your action has to communicate it. You can't say I choose greatness and you are surrounding yourself with friends that want to be small. I'm telling you, you are going to die small. You can't say I choose greatness and you're not willing to walk. I'm sorry, greatness will be far away from you. So your choices will determine whether you be great or small. And we have that power, the power of choice. Please use it well.